Hey guys, before we get into this video, I just wanted to say that the gameplay unfortunately has no sound to it at all. I don't know what happened. Maybe it's Snipping Tool being incompatible with the sound recorder program I was using, but Snipping Tool told me it had trouble recording the audio. I think it was because it was conflicting with this. I really don't know what happened. Like, this didn't happen to me before, but unfortunately the gameplay does not have any sound. I considered just scrapping this in general, but I was talking for like a whole hour and a half, and I spent a whole hour and a half playing this game, so you can still listen to me talk in my commentary, but unfortunately you will not hear anything from the game itself, and I just didn't want this recording to go to waste, either my sound recording and the game recording, even if it doesn't have the game sound effects. So if y'all don't mind, you can just listen to me ramble as I play the game on what seems like essentially mute anyways. And we're back at it again in The Sims 2 Pets. Did you guys hear about The Sims Jury finally updating after 10 years? Yeah, it's literally been 10 years since EA had updated The Sims Jury, yet all of a sudden they updated it again. Like, everyone who played The Sims Jury needed to update it before playing it on the EA app. That's quite interesting, because why update it all of a sudden, especially with the 25th anniversary stream coming along? Like, tomorrow we're gonna get that, so it makes me wonder why they bothered with updating it now. Well, some people are actually theorizing that it could be that they're planning something bigger with the game, which maybe so, but I don't see why they would do that. You see, the reason why I don't think they'd do that is because I don't think they'd remaster Sims 3 or Sims 2, because they would technically, even though they own them, they'd still be technically competition. As I mentioned in my video ranting about the haters and stans, I mentioned that a reason I think a lot of people love Sims 4 is also because they don't have access to The Sims 3 or 2. Not easy access, at least. It's a lot of bother trying to get those games to work on modern computers, and some people just don't like the way they look. Yes, there are some people who just really care about aesthetics more than they do, you know, gameplay. So yeah, I just don't think that. But you know, if the game did look better, like, if the game looked a lot better and either of those games looked better, then I feel like a lot of people would be way more willing to try those out, and then they might discover that those games are indeed better than 4. They might have a lot of more fun with them than 4, and that might cause them to drop Sims 4 in general for these games. And I don't think EA wants that, because even though those are their games still, they're not updating anymore. Like, they're not bringing out new packs is what I mean. No new DLC, and no new, no new DLC inside. It's hard to read, folks, but no new DLC and no new microtransactions. Yes, and while Sims 3 is technically still selling microtransactions with the Sims 3 store still being up, it's still not new microtransactions. Therefore, it's not gonna get as much traction as, you know, the shiny Sims 4 stuff that comes out, that they just keep bringing out every year, several packs every year. So I just do not. Will that notification go off now? I just do not see EA wanting to risk people discovering Sims 2 and 3 and not wanting to play 4 anymore as a result. I don't think they wanna. I really don't think they. Oh, that's so cute. Anyways, I don't think they want to risk that. But who knows? Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe they will make a remaster of those games, because that would be really cool. Because as I probably made it abundantly clear on this channel, is that I just prefer those games over. I just prefer those games over The Sims 4, so it'd be really nice if they get remastered and everyone can have a chance at discovering them and playing them, you know. Anyways, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they will get remastered, and that would be cool. But we'll see when. We'll see. The stream is very, very soon. So, oh, he hates Patty too. That's funny. But anyways, the stream is very, very soon. So, it might prove me wrong. I kind of hope it does prove me wrong because, yes, I would love those remasters. There's something else I wanted to talk about regarding The Sims 3. Oh yeah, that is that I feel like it should have actually been updated much long ago. It's kind of crazy and very telling of how EA that they let it go, you know, 10 years without an update. Even though, like, they're still selling the game. Now, it's understandable that The Sims 2 hasn't had any updates in, like, forever because it's not available on the EA app. It's not available to buy still, brand new. Like, it's kind of vaguely, not exactly, but it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like abandonware. So, yes, I don't mind them not updating Sims 2. I'm not going to criticize them for that, but, like, it is wild that they have not. It is wild that they have not updated. Damn skid. It is wild that they have not updated The Sims 3 in 10 years when they're still actively selling it, and not only selling it, but selling all the microtransactions on the Sims 3 store. So it's like they're selling a game that's having a hard time running on modern computers, which that was what the update was for. It was to make sure it runs better on modern CPUs. Modern CPUs can discover it, not discover, but recognize it. Modern CPUs can recognize it and not reject it, which I think they should have done that long ago. It's actually kind of crazy, in my opinion, it took them so long to do that. But whatever, it makes me pretty happy. And like, not only that, but it does make me kind of excited for the stream that maybe we'll get something actually very interesting from the stream. Like, for example, I wasn't looking very forward to the stream because I mean, what is it gonna be? From what I've been hearing, I just theorize it's gonna be more microtransactions for The Sims 4. They might announce the new 3-pack kit packs that were already leaked and like I just don't care about. And they might reveal another DLC pack that's probably gonna be a little lackluster in my opinion, maybe full of bugs. And then lastly, they're gonna show that board game that was leaked, and maybe some people who like really like bird games will enjoy it, but like I just do not care for a bird game. Like, I don't know, I just don't think it's gonna be fun. I like what a lot of people said is that they probably should have just made it the Game of Life but Sims edition, which dang, gossip usually never fails. I think Skid and I are not meant to be friends. But, that's what I can't tell. But, yeah, they should have done the Game of Life instead because, which some people might not find out as creative, at the very least, we know that the Game of Life is a fun bird game. with the new one, it's kind of taking a risk. And not only that, but many people have a point. Usually, brand new game boards that are like based, based on IPs and stuff, they're not usually good. Now that's not always the case, but oftentimes it is, and well, a lot of people do feel like the Sims series has been rather subpar lately in quality, so it's just hard to expect this new one to be any fun. But maybe I'll try it out. Like, if I was to see it at like the store on sale or something, I might try it out. But yeah, I'm just not very excited for that. And so you can understand why I'm not very excited for this stream, just because I figured it was just going to be a bunch of new microtransaction news and a bird game. Which actually, they also mentioned, I don't know if it's confirmed, but I think they also mentioned they were gonna show off more of Project Renee, which I just can't, I can't care for that much either. Like, at first, when we first saw like leaked were they leaked? I can't remember, but when we first saw the very first screenshots of them, and they were like, and you know, they were like, the screenshots were like when you saw how the build by looked, and it looked a lot like Sims 3, but somehow even more advanced. Like, I was actually excited for that, especially when we thought it was The Sims 5. But then when I found out it was gonna be an online game, not only an online game, but one that looks like it's gonna have a lot of microtransactions in, I lost all interest in it. Like, I just don't care for online games. I think the only online game, technically online game, I've ever played was Tekken. Yes, it's fighting games. Those are the only online games I ever really play. I just don't imagine myself having much fun with The Sims Online. Maybe if I had friends to play with, but honestly, I'm kind of a basement dweller. I don't really have any, just like how Crispin is struggling to make friends, I feel like I struggle to make friends sometimes. And what's happening with her? What's happening with her? Does she think I cheated? Wait, you see, Plentia and Chantel in my save file are, they're married, so did I somehow cheat? Did that what just happened? I mean, I didn't think tickling was a cheating thing. Was it? I kind of have to wait. So I think what? Wait, what? No way, tickling is not a cheating thing, is it? I mean, am I crazy? No way, cheat. I don't even know what I was talking about anymore. I'm just flabbergasted by this. Tickling is cheating. What? Am I? How is tickling cheating? Tickling is seen as a romantic love? Wait, that's what we did, right? That's all we did, right? I tried to I mean, that's what I did, right? I tried to tickle her. I didn't know tickling was a cheating thing. No, it's not. Well, I guess I'll have to quit and go back to my game, but I'm just so confused because, like, it can't be a cheating thing because when in The Sims 2, when you do tickling, it's only available in the friend state, when you guys are friends. That's the only time you can tickle someone. Which, yes, the friend state does have some romantic socials that can lead you to become lovers or crushes, but the tickling one, I know for sure it never leads to romance, and nor does anyone ever view it as cheating. Was this a weird oversight done by the developers, or did they somehow started considering tickling to be romantic? That is just so. I mean, I just never noticed. All my time of playing this game, like ever since I was a kid, I've never noticed that tickling is considered romantic. That's just bizarre to me. Anyways, I'll have to quit the game now because I don't want to have this. This is not the story I want to tell. I don't want Chantal and Neo to be mad at my Sims because of tickling people. Well, I guess they've been on DeviantArt too much and they saw the pictures and they just took it as something, you know, something intimate. I don't know, wow, that's just, wow. Anyways, I'll see y'all when I reset and reload the save. Anyway, guys, we're getting back into it. So, if y'all saw someone tickling someone else, I guess it is kind of weird. I guess maybe it is kind of weird when you think about it. Would you, if you saw your boyfriend tickling someone, would you think they were dating? Would you like get mad at them so much that you hate their guts? No, I mean not hate their guts, but your relationship drops to 0? Would that happen? I don't know. I'm still flabbergasted by it. Put y'all's opinions on tickling down in the comments section. Let's have this discussion. I forgot how long this game takes to load. Anyways, we're back at it. Let's see the relationship. I did not save, so everything should be fine. I will just remember not to tickle anyone from anytime now. Because that's apparently a big no-no. Yep, we're back to 100. And we're back to not knowing who. We still know Plenty is, but we don't know who Chantal is, or Skid. I guess we'll go back to the town square because that's what the cat and Crispin wanted. Maybe I won't bring Neo this time, just in case I accidentally do a social move that is like that's somehow a cheating move. I know I've been talking about it, but I'm just so surprised by that. I feel like I'm, you know, when you have that jealous ex of yours that would just freak out about anything you do with someone. That's how I feel right now. I feel like my jealous boyfriend just freaked out over the littlest, minuscule, nothing burger thing. It's just... anyways, but I'm gonna be excited. I'm a little bit more excited about the stream now because I'm hoping that we get some Sims Dream news after all. That would be so cool. Honestly, but like I said, I don't really see Biocolor. I no one wants to hug for me. Anyways, I don't really see them remastering the Sims 2 or Dream. Maybe Dream, but not, I don't know. Maybe, I just don't see them really doing it, but like, oh, I kinda want to chat with Chantal, but I'm kinda scared now. But either way, like regardless if they do it or not, I think I would like to see remaster these games. Which I know that, as I've acknowledged on this channel, that these games are a little bit more niche compared to the main PC games, but I think it would still be cool. Like, maybe they can have, like not a full-on remake of these games, but, like, maybe just a remaster, an HD remaster of them all, and, like, put them all on one, you know, game disc, like Sims 1, Bustin' Out, Urbz, 2, Pets, and Castaway. I think that'd be really cool, cause even though not many people think about these games anymore, it could be that some people would still enjoy playing them, you know, especially since they're kind of relics from the past. Some people might be interested in them to try them out for the first time, or there might be people like me who are just simply nostalgic for them and can find the fun in them, even if they are a little bit limited compared to the... Come on, stop, go back. even if they are a little bit limited compared to the PC counterparts. And like, I wouldn't mind them trying like another spin-off again. I think they should, like, make another story-driven spin-off, but like, now with this technology it can be even not as limited anymore. Maybe they can just bring back the Sims stories things. To be honest, I would love for them to remake the Urbz, but I think I mentioned this last time. I think I mentioned this the last time I was playing this game, and I just do not see them giving, I just do not see the Urbz having the same sauce as it did in the 2004 if they did it again, just because Sims is definitely a very different franchise than it once was. It's definitely, this game was where it started to. It started becoming way more catered to children, and Urbz just does not really fit that. Urbz is kind of raunchy and crude compared to the modern Sims, especially like Sims 4. Like, one of the things I'm gonna sound like such a miserable person saying this, but one of the things I'm starting to get annoyed by in The Sims 4 is that how positive it is. Like, don't get me wrong, positivity is fun, but you know, I'm used to the satirical take that The Sims 2 had, and even The Sims 1. A lot of these console games, like most of the console games, are pretty crude and mean-spirited until Sims 2 Pets. I'm just tired of Sims 4 just constantly being positive, like using words like cozy and everyone is supportive, and even the leaked kit, which I am so happy for Little Simsie that she's getting her own kit, but it's called something like Comfy Gaming Kit, and I am getting a little tired. Again, I have to remind myself that the series is indeed supposed to be catered to children, but with its T rate, it's still being rated T. Sometimes it just feels, I know it's not even probably intended to be, but sometimes it just feels patronizing with how cuddly and cozy and wholesome everything has to be 100% of the time. Like, one of the reasons why I loved the Sims series to begin with, why I was drawn to it as a kid, was because I kind of did see it as edgy. Like, it had very raunchy themes, it had very crude themes, it could be very mean-spirited. I just thought it was cool. I saw it as cool back then, and now, to be honest, it's not really, I don't really see it as cool anymore. It's still a fun franchise, but it doesn't have the edge like it used to. And like, even in the Life and Death pack, everyone was laughing and like, I can't believe they did that, because the dead grandmothers wrote a will saying, I hate you all, and it just shows you how I don't know if infantilized, maybe rubified is a better word, this series has become, because that was nothing compared to what the original games, the older games did. Just the character saying, I hate you all, when she clearly meant it as a joke, and like, everyone else was laughing about it. So like, all her family members were laughing about it. It was still supposed to be a wholesome, kind-hearted moment. I don't know why everyone's was taking it like it was not a kind-hearted moment. I just thought, but I guess because that's really as quote-unquote edgy as the series can go. Like, if that was for the Sims 2, the mother would have not only said, I hate you all, but then she would have left them out of her will. And that would have been funny. Like, that was what they would have joked about, is that them not getting her will, cause she hated them all. Not just her being, not her just being kind-hearted, like, she put it in a playful mood too. It wasn't an angry mood, so like, it was clearly her joking. I don't know why everyone thought that was it.
why everyone's like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe they did that. Like, relax. It reminds me of that moment in SpongeBob, you know, the GIF where, or the GIF, whatever you want to pronounce it as, but the GIF where SpongeBob and Patrick are on the little kids roller coaster ride, and they're like going, ah, even like screaming, like not really screaming, you know, acting scared when it's barely even moving at all. That's kind of what people's reaction to that joke felt like to me. And like, because especially like both Bustin' Out and The Sims 2 for PC, both of them had trailers dedicated to making Sims' lives horrible. Like, Bustin' Out had like a series of little trailers where Fran would live the worst days of her life for like an entire week where nothing but horrible things happened to her. And then The Sims 2 for PC also had the Nervous Subject Friday the 13th trailer where he lives out his entire life for enough day where everything is just going horrible for him until eventually he gets by a meteorite. See, that's what I'm saying. That is actual mean-spirited humor. A mother just jokingly saying something is not the same, you know? It's just not the same, and it just shows you how ubified the series has gotten when people think that is the most shocking thing that the series can do. Anyways, so yeah, and then they have like The Sims 4 has like Greg, and I think Greg and I guess maybe you can consider the dying couple. I forget their names, but you know, they had like their, and I even forget what freaking pack they're from, but you know, recently in like the Grim Reaper event you could get like paintings of this couple, so there are a couple that tragically died because I think the artist got frustrated with his paintings, and then like I don't know, he like somehow set the house on fire, and he and his girlfriend and wife burned alive. So anyways, that couple and Greg are probably the quote-unquote edgiest things, or I guess, maybe not edgiest, maybe not edgy is the right word, but the darkest thing that the series has done recently was probably those two things. Like, Greg isn't even that dark, but you know, I'm just saying, the game used to be a lot more mean-spirited, and now, since for most of the characters are like highly supportive or highly inspiring and great people, you don't really get many bad characters anymore. Greg is probably like the worst villain sim we've gotten in a while. Meanwhile, like a game like Urbz was just filled with horrible people. Urbz was, ironically, even though it was allegedly about being fitting in with the cool kids, it was ironically filled with horrible people or losers, which was really funny because I feel like, again, a lot of people forget, but Sims wasn't supposed to be a cozy game, but it was supposed to be a satirical game. Like, it was a satire take on life in society, and with the Urbz specifically joking about rich people, or popular people, not just entirely rich people, but popular people. And that's why, when you really look at the Urbz, a lot of the characters are indeed jerks or the losers. Like Skidmark, who complains about everything. Despite being allegedly popular, nobody ever asks for his diet. Zuiko Jackson does not return his feelings, like he's madly in love with her, but she actually doesn't like him to the point where she finds it funny when he crashes or hurts himself. In fact, she even hurts him by like throwing raw squid at him. So like, and then Skid also complains about being on a strict diet where he's not even allowed to eat cereal anymore, so Skid is clearly supposed to be a loser. Same with Neo of the Foundry, like, Neo is hilarious because like he even acknowledges that clicks are stupid. Like, he even calls the crew he's in stupid, and that he he acknowledges that he needs to get out of it because of the way they just really messed up his mental state, I guess. And so like we even have a character that just straight up tells you that this is all dumb. Same with I think it was Sophie Couture from Diamond Heights. Like, she complains about having no real friends and how lonely she is being a supermodel because, yeah, there's a lot of fake people. And it really, if you think about it, you're fake playing as a fake person. You just befriend any, you just dress up as any subculture you want to, and then like befriend everyone, even enemies of other subculture. You do anything for any subculture. You have no loyalty. So I feel like that's what the Orbs was supposed to be. I feel like it wasn't actually supposed to be, oh, look at all these cool people you can hang with, but more so making fun of the quote-unquote cool people of today. Well, by today, I mean the 2000s, specifically 2004, which I feel nowadays, if Sims was to make a game like the Orbs or New Orbs, they would totally misunderstand that point, like, and the people would be like legit the coolest people, you know, like, oh my gosh, you want to hang with the influencers, and like let's make something nasty, but and not only that, but they'll all be super supportive of you, super kind, if you know what I mean, like every character, instead of like being like kind of mean, rude to you at first until you befriend them or prove your worth. Like, I feel like a Sims 4 version of the Orbs, or not really Sims 4, but like current modern version of Sims, would like have them all be like super supportive, you know, just be very kind and very willing to show you anything or whatever. We wouldn't have people like Jimmy, not Jimmy, but, well, like Jimmy, but like Louis Bricks, or people like Crispin, who like actively, again, boasts about being cruel. We wouldn't have people like Kid Chaos, who actively brags about his enjoyment of hurting other people. Even Zuiko Jackson, despite the fact that she's just seemingly supposed to be an raver, she is oddly very sadistic, as I had already pointed out. Oh, did she get her promotion? Okay, take it. Yes. Okay. No, those descriptions are just so funny. Anyways, yeah, that's what I feel. I feel like the modern Sims remake of the Orbs just would not capture the essence of what the original Orbs was supposed to be. So that's, even as much as I love the Orbs, and I definitely feel like we could get an even better game nowadays, I just feel like they would fumble it. Like, it wouldn't fit their current game's tones, and they would just also misunderstand what the Orbs was originally gonna be. But and like I said, I love the Y2K cultures a lot, so I probably would not care to see modern stuff, which just sounds funny. Now I'm sounding like a boomer, but it's just so true. Like we wouldn't have skaters, because skaters aren't really a thing now. Heck, even hipsters, they're not really a thing anymore. Ravers, kind of. I think the last time we really saw ravers was in the 2010s. And heck, even goths, they're not goths are still kind of the same, but I mean, they're not really the same. I mean, they kind of still exist, but like, we now have more so soft goths. They're basically just kind of, heck, they're even kind of soft emos. You know what I'm trying to talk about, like the e-boys. You might notice a lot of e-boys kind of dress a little emo-y, but not like full-fledged 2000s emo. Oh jeez. I still have not a friend and I just made one. Who is his friends now? But anyways, would you guys like to see remakes of these games, or like continuations of these games, or just remasters? Or would you guys also be kind of scared that they'll fumble it? That's also something you can discuss in the comment section. I don't know. Anyways, who am I close to? Oh, I'm not even friends with the cat yet. The cats are so easy to become friends with too. Like, in fact, that's a good thing about this game, is that the pets count. The pets qualify as friends for promotions. So, and I usually find it much easier to befriend animals over. I find it easier to befriend the animals over the humans, just because you can teach it something, and usually you can teach it something, and like that will build up friendship points as you teach it something. Oh, meet a new pet. I forgot he had that, Dewant. I definitely should have done that while I was at the town square park, because that would have been easy. Pets are usually there. In fact, I might not know that one, but I'm already busy trying to befriend Picasso, that I don't really care to try to bother with fulfilling that want. Oh yeah, I get it, because he's trying to use the toilet. Like, why did he just use the bathroom on the floor? Oh, this is a bad trick to teach, actually, because now I'm gonna have to clean it up. I don't guess I don't really have to bother with fulfilling that want, because Crispin's wants are actually pretty platinum right now. I wonder how many townies I've unlocked already, because like I also explained, once you get oh, this is not gonna go well at all. Okay, at least I didn't create a new spot. But once you get happy enough, you unlock new townies, and I got to unlock Hilary Duff. So let's see progress. Well, we still got a lot more skill points to earn. We haven't even done anything maximum yet. Not even max career yet, that is. Current aspiration points, okay. Which, like I said, current aspiration points are only good for unlocking townies. You don't have to unlock objects in this game. Oh, number of townies unlocked? Wait, that can't be right. That can't be right, because I'm pretty sure, isn't Cindy Lou Boyle one you have to unlock? And I'm pretty sure that Patty is also one you have to unlock. Like, I'm pretty sure. And then there's one that looks just like James Gunn, but I have not unlocked him yet. So yeah, I don't, maybe this is glitched, or maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe Cindy isn't a townie unlockable. I still can't believe I haven't unlocked all the pet points yet either. 15, that's not many, but I was expecting to be closer to done. What's Plantia doing? Okay, thanks Plantia. Get out of the way so my cat can use the bathroom. Oh my gosh, the bottle's bigger now. Oh, that is unfortunate. It's so funny, because like, I've already been playing this game for 40 minutes, and yet it feels like I've gotten nowhere. See, this is why my playthroughs are often so long, is because I can just play them for such a long time, and yet only a day or something has passed. Like, not much really happens. It's probably also due to my lack of using the fast forward function most of the time. Because yeah, the game probably would go faster if I used the fast forward function, but as I've explained in the last video, I just do not like using the fast forward function. I think it hurts your Sims more than does good. Your needs go down, drain way faster with the fast forward function than they would your normal time. So you can't get as much done if you do fast forward, which may sound ironic, but it is true. So I think that's why my playthroughs end up being a lot longer too, just because I am very patient with them and I go very slow. But in the end, it's worth it. Going down the bathroom, Roxanna. Can't you see we're doing something? I do not care. I will go Drew Roxanna to teach my cat how to use the bathroom on the toilet. I will break all laws of physics, and I will straight up. I don't want to say the K word because I don't think YouTube likes that, which is so silly. It just makes me feel like I'm a little kid. Like, heck, even when I was a little kid, I bet I heard the K word like several thousand times. Oh my gosh, this place is becoming so nasty, but it's almost learning. What is Roxanna doing? Anyways, I feel like I've heard the K word so many times. I feel like I don't want to. No, I understand kids not hearing profanity. Like, I understand not dropping F-bombs or C-bombs or whatever bombs, but I don't understand why you can't say the K word anymore. I feel like there are some words you should still be able to hear. Really? Because I haven't seen you use the toilet once. Like, I don't think it's that big of a deal if a kid hears the K word. It's like, I don't see why we have to say unalive instead of K, but whatever. Actually, I don't know, has YouTube caught on to unalive yet? Do they not allow that either? Oh wait, am I friends with... Wow, I think I'm just barely friends with Picasso. That was the whole point. I even forgot what I was doing. Like, I thought I was just... Okay, I'm friends with Picasso. I don't think... I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure friendship decay is either slower or even non-existent if you live with them. Where's Chantal? Oh my gosh, we should probably be sure to stay friends with Chantal, which this friendship decay is so annoying. It's always annoyed me in the Sims games because the friendship decay always feels like it goes down way slower than it would in real life. Like, I don't know, who's fighting? But I don't know, like, oh my god, Colin, why are you beating up for Picasso? You can't even scold him for that either. I feel like that's something you should be able to scold him for. But, anyways, I feel like the friendship decay in the Sims games just go down way faster than they do in real life. Like, I've had friends where I would go, like, weeks without talking to them, and then we just talk, like, you know, nothing even, like, we didn't go weeks without talking with each other, because, I don't know, when I've had friends, I just, then again, I guess I don't really have that many friends, but I do have, well, I have one friend that I talk to, like, on the daily, and then, like, I have some friends that, like I said, I go a long time without talking to them, and I just feel like, you know, I can still consider them a friend to get that promotion, and you just don't really, in this game, it feels like you go a day without, dang, no, it feels like in this game, you just go a day without talking to, your sim friend, and then you know, they'll like drop 10 points. It's like, no. And like I said, oh my gosh, you're tired, that's why. And it's like, that's why it's just so, that's why it's just so annoying trying to, that's why I always found it annoying to get promotions in The Sims, just because of how, that's my bed. Just because of how you have to, keep those friends, and like, it's always annoying just trying to keep those friends, and then balancing friendships and balancing friendships and balancing skills and balancing mood and slash needs. It was always kind of annoying, and that's one thing that I am really glad The Sims 3 did, and that was, wow, Neo hates Splendia. that's one thing I'm glad that Sims 3 did, was get rid of the need for friends in the promotions, for the promotions. Like, they kind of still had it, because I think sometimes you, like, had to be feed a pet. Well, you can do that. Like, sometimes you had to, befriend, like, your boss or coworkers to get a boost in your promotion, but it wasn't like, you need friends with 20 people or else you'll lose, you won't get that promotion. You know, I just found that so annoying, trying to keep that. It's also the friendships, you know, how many friends you need. It was just so annoying trying to keep that many friends at one time, while again, balancing your needs and skills. So I am so glad that Sims 3 improved upon that, and I'm really glad that Sims 4 just did away with friends in general. Even though I complained about Sims 4 being too easy sometimes, I am glad they took away the friends requirement for promotions, because I always just found that more tedious than fun. It always just kind of annoyed me. It was challenging, but I just found it tedious at the same time, so I'm just glad we don't have that. Now I do believe that the Sims can have more. Sims 4 could have more in-depth jobs, but yeah, the friendship requirement thing is just one I did not care for. I don't... Oh, my cleaning skills need to go up. Well, at least there's a lot of pee to clean up. I don't know if this game is as annoying about friends for job requirements. I can't remember. That one good thing is that I can befriend the pets, and that will go for the count. So I am happy about that. It's really annoying busting out, because while busting out has gotten easier for me when I learned about the do not use the fast forward function, but their needs are still very tedious. It is still kind of hard to get them into. It's kind of hard to get them into good moods, because their needs just seem to drop so quickly. That was something that always annoyed me about busting out in The Sims 1, and probably why I haven't really played Sims 1 much at all compared to these ones. Well, for starters, I didn't even have The Sims 1 as a kid. I think I got it when I was like a teenager, maybe even late in my teens. I think I got it like late in my teens as well. I was probably like 16 or 17 when I first played it. And that's because, like, I considered getting it as a kid, but my brother convinced me not to, because he told me that it's basically just busting out again, but not as good and more outdated. And I believed him on that, and really, he's still kind of right. It is still a lot like busting out, and I just prefer busting out because even though, like I said, busting out can be kind of annoying with its need system, it does have the graphics are much better in it compared to Sims 1. Like the Sims 1, the style's a little uncanny, and they're kind of ugly. And I also just, well, you know, I also just like the aesthetics of Bustin' Out 2 better. It's like, Bustin' Out just feels like the cooler game. It has a sick soundtrack. The default Mel Sim is definitely a Limp Bizkit fan. So yeah, I definitely prefer Bustin' Out over Sims 1, and because of that, whenever I play Sims 1, I just kind of feel like I could be playing Bustin' Out instead. I don't think I even beat Sims 1. In fact, I don't think I ever really got far in the game at all. I remember I probably even played the multiplayer mode more than I did the regular mode, both the free play and the get a life mode, and that's because the multiplayer mode is actually it has a pretty unique multiplayer mode, which I kind of wish the other Sims games, like the future console ones, like Sims 2, maybe even Urbz, and even this one had brought back. Anyways, in the Urbz and Bustin' Out and Sims 2, like, you just play, when you play 2 players, it's just a regular game, except now there's 2 Sims playing instead of, 1. Pretty straightforward stuff. But The Sims 1 had like this very unique, pretty much party games, mini party games as 2-player mode, which, like, for example, one mode was that two Sims were living in 2 different houses, and they have to balance between keeping the kid happy and cleaning the house. They're basically like a nanny. And whoever has the cleaner house and has the happiest kid wins the game. And I just thought that was, that's very unique. And there were other fun game modes too, but I can't quite remember. But they're like little, they're really silly stuff like that. And I kind of wish that the other Sims games would tried to do something like that again. Or maybe The Sims in general should, like, try to create a spin-off for, like, a party game spin-off. Like, that would actually be kind of fun too. Like it'd be like what I said you could do in The Sims 1. It'd be like mechanics from the Sims series, but they somehow turn it into a party game, I forgot what I had to do. And I think that would be a lot of fun too, actually. I think they should do something like that. Anyways, I keep forgetting because I'm talking and, I'm not really paying as much attention. Okay, we need cooking and cleaning, and that's it. Anyways, I played that. I played the multiplayer mode with my brothers, and I would always win. And I think they'd always be surprised by how good I am. But again, I've been playing this series for now I've technically been playing it for 2 decades. The very first Sims game I played was a demo for The Sims 2. That was probably around 2005 because I used to get the PlayStation magazine as a kid. So I probably did get that around 2005. But when I got my first Sims game, it's hard to say. It was probably... I played that demo for a long time, I remembered, because I wasn't the richest kid in the world, especially so I couldn't afford brand new games. So when I first actually got The Sims 2 for a PlayStation, that was probably back in 2006. So but I'd still say technically I've been playing this game for the series for 20 years because I did play that demo a lot, even if it wasn't a full-fledged game. It was still a taste of the game, I played it a lot. I was obsessed with that demo. And the funny thing is, the demo was kind of broken because I guess maybe because I played it so much, but it would do this horrible ding, the red screen of death. Yes, it would keep showing the red screen of death, which, oh my gosh, poor Roxana. She has to go to work in an hour, and I did not put her mood up at all. But anyways, there was the demo disc would keep showing up, would often show up the red screen of death. That y'all might remember it, or maybe some of y'all watching might be too young to remember it. But basically, when the red screen of death is the different error screen than the typical the disc cannot be read. The red screen of death, judging by what it says, it's a screen that shows up when you put in a disc that is not a PlayStation 2 disc. However, this screen was notorious for being terrifying, especially to a lot of children, because the music that would... Oh, I'm actually getting goosebumps as I talk about it. It's crazy, but it was traumatic for me as a kid. And, I'm not even joking idle. I'm not even exaggerating. Let me just describe it real quick. I might even put it up on the screen in editing. But I will warn you when I do that, but basically it was a red screen with ominous music, like red and black, like it was a red dark black screen with very ominous music that told you that you put the wrong disc in, and like, I guess it's just the colors and the ambient sounds, cause as a kid, I kid you not, like I'm not even exaggerating, it would scare me so bad that I would actually sit there paralyzed with fear. Like I was petrified by the screen. I would be completely frozen whenever it comes up, and like it would take me a minute to even turn off the PlayStation because it would scare me that much. Like it was that scary to me. It was like, I don't think I've ever thought anything was as scary as that when I was a kid, and it's so funny because it's just a screen yet. Dang, it just knew how to scare children. But a lot of things like that scared me, like, for example, even when I was a teenager, there would just be things that would weirdly scare me. Maybe now, because I haven't really experienced anything yet, but when I was a teenager, I was probably like, heck, I was probably like not even that old of a teen. I was probably not that young of a teenager. I was probably like anywhere from 16. But it was late up at night. Like I have a tendency. It was like late up at night. I couldn't sleep, and like I was like, or I'm just sitting there on my laptop, and I wasn't really paying much attention to the TV, but it was like on NBC, like Channel 4, and it was just playing. It was playing infomercials, which that's fine, but then like for some reason NBC were like, I mean it's not for some reason, but what I'm about to say, it's weird what I'm about to say how I reacted to it, but NBC would like play these disclaimers that they have nothing to do with they're not endorsing the products that are being shown, you know, typical stuff, just we do not endorse this, we were just paid to show these, we do not approve of any messages that they might say, like, or any claims that they might make. And anyways, is that the same texture from Bustin' Out or not? But anyways, it's just that the disclaimer just kind of gave me the same fear that the Red Screen of Death did, because it would, like, you know, I'd like get chills and get like really kind of scared, not as scared as I did when I was a kid, but like it would like send a big, it would like put, it would like I'd have a big dread, it'd give me a big sense of dread whenever I saw it on. And I didn't want to hear it at all. I think I had to eventually turn off the TV just because it would freak me out so much, and I don't even know why, because like unlike the Red Screen of Death, it did not have any scary backdrop. It was just basically, if I remember right, it was like a whitish gray. It's like a whitish gray background with just the NBC logo on the bottom and the disclaimer, but it's just, I guess the ambience, it freaked me out. And I think I kind of just noticed that certain noises just freak me out. Like, it's very rare for it to happen, but because like I listen to a lot of music and stuff, but like when it does, there are just some certain noises that can just put fear into me, and I don't know why. Like, and I know that I had a DVD player that had very similar to, like, it's so long ago, this was probably when I was a kid, because I was listening to my burned CD of the Crush 40 Supersonic Songs compilations that basically just had, you know, it basically just had mostly all the Sonic songs, some songs from their NASCAR era, and I would listen to that whole thing on a burned CD. I just burned it all to a CD and just listened to it on my DVD player, because I don't think I had a CD player yet back then. So upon listening to it, there would be like this very scary, I don't even think it was a sound. Like, I don't think I would call it even making sound. Like, I just can't remember because I guess it was a while ago, and I didn't have that DVD player for long. But I just remember not liking the what did it call that, screensaver? Yeah, I didn't like the screensaver. Like, for some reason, it just gave me bad feelings too looking at it. Even though I don't even remember what the screensaver was. I imagine it was just, I remember it was blue. I imagine it was just a generic, you know, little ding logo bouncing around, but for some reason it just gave me bad feelings too. Like, made it hard to listen to. Wow, she's already got all the points up. Huh? Cool. It just made it really hard to listen to. The stupid Crush Party CD. Same with the Sims 2 demo. Back to that real quick. Even though the who is that? Neonic. Even though the widescreen death scared me so much, I love The Sims so much that I would risk it, but I would remember just basically praying that it does not happen again. Luckily, you know, I eventually ended up just getting The Sims 2 for PlayStation, the whole game, you know, and I didn't have to worry about that anymore, because my Sims 2 was prone to some glitches, but luckily I just never had to deal with it giving the red screen of death. I don't think any of my Sims games ever did that, other than the demo. Wait, portrait? But there's a portrait on there. Is that a glitch? Okay, I guess that was a glitch. So yeah, that's a good thing. My games, I think a lot of my Sims games my childhood ones are glitched now, but I think most of them are just because usually music doesn't work right on them, or the background looks weird. Like, I think in The Sims 2, when I played The Sims 2 for PlayStation 2, like, the street lights were like, I guess the bulbs would mess up, and like they look like these big giant squares on top. I think the street would mess up and glitch in other ways, but I just can't remember. I don't really see that glitch you mentioned on the cutting room floor, so I don't know if that's something anyone else has experienced. Oh, I love this one so much. I still quote this one all the time. I cleaned the toilet, sweetheart. I'm a changed man. Oh, sorry, wrong number. Oh, Roxanna did not appreciate that. I don't know why, that one's just so funny to me. Like, it's one that I constantly quote too. Probably like one of the most quotable Sims quotes to me in the entire series. Oh yeah, I guess I should save. It's been a little while since I saved, an hour really. I might conclude this playthrough just because even though I feel like I've barely done anything, I just don't really want to make another crazy 3-hour long playthrough again, because like, I don't know, I feel like that might be harder for people to watch, you know? Watching like me playing something for 3 hours. Now, maybe I should have at least made that part, I don't know. I just don't think I'm gonna make another 3 hour. It's got a nice amount of views. I think it's got like almost 100, not quite, but almost 100, and I did get a nice comment on it. Maybe more nice. I don't know, I can't remember. I know for sure I got one nice comment on it, but yeah, I just don't think I'm gonna make another 3-hour video. I think even if I like end up playing the game for like a really long time, I'm just gonna make it be parters. Like, I think 2 hours is about as long as I'm gonna make for videos now. That's the limit for videos. Let's see, now I guess I'll play this for until we reach the an hour and a half mark, because again, it feels like, that's kind of a cute bookshelf, isn't it? It kind of fits the style a little bit more too. I think that's $3,000, so never mind. I was just saying, I think I'll replace the bookcase we have that one, but nope, not with that money. I'm still kind of chintzy on the money. Let's see, what do I want? I don't know if I want to pay that much for the guitar. so much. I want something. I don't just want another painting thing, but I might just get another easel just cause. Not only do they raise your creativity up, but you can also make money off them. And you know me, I love money. Also, does anyone else hate the cursor in The Sims 2 Pets? Like, compared to The Sims 2, I just find it very hard to move around and, like, select what you want. Especially in, like, classic... it's even more annoying in classic mode. Which I'll show you what I mean in just a little bit. Just let me. I want to buy the jukebox though, just cause. Oh my gosh, I died. Oh, if I died, I thought I was gonna crash now. A little bit of freeze. I want to buy the jukebox. I like the music in this game, but a lot. Even if I think all of it is just taken from The Sims 2, which just for PC, which is not a bad thing, but it's just that the other, like, both The Sims 2 and the Orbs mostly had original music, or music that did not show up in the PC version. Like, Paramore had a whole song, like one of the most popular songs, Pressure, in The Sims 2, yet it only appeared in the console version, which that kind of surprised me, because, like, I was I don't know why, it just seems like, I guess she wasn't that big. I guess since they're banned, they weren't. Oh my gosh, it keeps doing stuff that makes me think that it's gonna crash. I better save it again, even though I don't think I did that much since I last saved. But I guess when The Sims 2 first came out, Paramore was just brand new, so I guess she wasn't that big, or they weren't that big, but I'm still surprised that they did a song for The Sims for the console version, but not the PC version, which, again, most people view the PC version as superior. I kind of like India best, I think. Oh, this is one of my favorite songs from the game. This is Black Shoes, I think. But this is Brazil, this is Candles by Brazil. And Candles Cast Long Shadows, I think its technical full name is. And I like it a lot, but it's not on Spotify, and that drives me wild. Like, I wish it was on Spotify. Yeah, this is such a good song. I wish it was on Spotify. I think most of the songs in this game are on Spotify except this one. This was my favorite. Yeah, and the Indie channel has a lot of songs I like, because I think Black Shoes is also on the Indie channel. In The Compromise, which I forget the name of the people who sung The Compromise, but I know it's got it has the lead vocalist from Fun. Which does Fun even do anything anymore? I swear I have not heard them since, like, at least maybe 2014. 2012, definitely. Sell a good painting. Is he good enough to sell a good painting? I don't know. Doesn't look like Neo, is it? I don't even know who I'm talking to. I hope it's Chantal, but I bet it's not Chantal. I better talk to Chantal, or else our relationship will go down, and I won't have a friend for that promotion. Who is that? Oh, it's Betty. Who cares about Betty? Well, I guess I'll agree to her. How do you get the trainer again? Cause, do you get that? How do you get the trainer? because I remember there was a trainer in this game. Let's see, there was his paramedic. Yeah, there's a trainer who looks a lot like the paramedic, but just in a different outfit. And how do you hire the trainer? I actually forgot that. Like, I actually forgot there was a trainer until I was looking through the models of these games in Blender. And I was reminded of the trainer's existence. And it's like, how do you get the trainer? Because he's not in services here. And I was thinking he's someone you get in the park, but I don't know how you get him in the park either. Not that it matters that much, because I can train my pets just fine myself, but which I forgot if that's what, you know, it's been so long since I even interacted with the trainer that I don't remember what he does. Like, I don't remember. I'm gonna assume he just teaches your pets tricks, but I don't know if he does anything more than that. I'm gonna talk to her and then I'm gonna look at my relationships, and well, I'm gonna talk to her like 5 hours and then I'm gonna look at the relationships, and relationship only went up by 2 points, aren't I? Had to end the song early. That's right, Sean. Yeah, I bet it went up 2 points, didn't it? My gosh. Oh, this is a really good one too, but I don't think this one's a real song, but I'm pretty sure it was in the Sims. No, it was definitely in the Sims 2 PC, but I don't think it's a real song. By real song, I mean by, you know, wasn't made just for a game, wasn't made for this, has actual English lyrics and stuff like that. Oh yeah, he needs to gain that creativity skill point. Did Neo even gain that skill point? Bet he's sleeping right now. Oh my gosh, he's almost close to gaining that skill point too. Very, very good. Okay, he's taking a shower. Okay, he definitely needed a shower. I like that song, but I'll have to stop it to look at what Neo needs to do now. Maybe we should buy a computer. I think we have fine enough money. Oh, the creativity skill is all he needs, but he didn't gain one. Let's see, how much money do we have? No, let's wait a little bit. We'll buy his computer next. Oh, Free Radicals. I think that's what's playing. This is by... I know who it's by, I just can't quite remember their name right now. I draw a blank so easily, but they're the same people that sung, they were also on the Batman Forever soundtrack. They did Bad Day. Actually, they have quite a few songs that I like, because they also did Yoshi. What was that? I think it was Yoshi something fights the pink robots or something. That was a really cute song. They also did Fight Test, which that's a really good song. There's another one I like, but of course I'm drawing blank on it right now. But they're a fairly popular group, I guess. Wow, $5. He's a very bad artist. Is Neo still Christmas still playing? Oh, Christman got his. Oh, I'm gonna stop the song because I'm looking for personal information. I kind of wish that the music did not do that in this game. I wish that they'd keep playing at what you had them on instead of, keep playing where they left off whenever you pause instead of just playing a new song every time, because it gets a little annoying. I'll let Mechanic skill. Well, at least Brazil, Candles is playing again. Brazil's the name of the song, not the name of the brand, not the song. Guess I should also take a shower, because I shouldn't be a mean capitalist queen. I should be a little caring of my Sims, and I should be a little bit caring of my Sims and like let them fill their need, take care of themselves instead of forcing themselves to work all the time. I don't want to be Jeff Bezos. I want to be a somewhat benevolent creator. Okay, he's almost got a skill up, that's good. Yes! What is it? Oh yeah, he wants to go home, which I can't do that for him because I am not his owner. Oops, was that? I'm gonna stop the song because I gotta see. I gotta make sure that's all he needs to do. Okay, that is all he needs to do, and I know that's all Crispin needs to do. Just to see that mechanical skill, but he's gotta take care of his needs first. Might as well finish this picture, even though I'm sure it'll only give me like $5 or something, or 5 simoleons. 7. Oh, 7. Okay, that's slightly better. 5 doesn't add much to the 6,000 we got, but whatever. Oh yeah, we should. Imagine going to another person's house. Someone is essentially a stranger, and using that toilet that's clearly full of feces. That's disgusting. Maybe we can be friend Bella. After all, she's someone that lives here. It's probably easier to keep her as a friend to Chantal. No, that doesn't mean I want to stop being friends with Chantal. I just need more friends is all. We're talking about politics. I wonder who is the current president right now of the sim world. I mean, I know the president right now in real life. Is that it? So she doesn't look very interested. Come on, Bella, don't leave me hanging. Let's just befriend each other a little bit. We don't have to become friends right now, but let's just get a little friendly. Let's work towards that. Oh, I want to know what new pet does, Buddy. I don't know Buddy yet. Dang, Roxanne is snoring loudly. Dang, I completed that goal. Oh yeah, did he complete his did he complete his painting? What's that? Go to work in arts and crafts, okay. Well, it doesn't look like it's gonna be good painting anyway, so I might as well not even try. Oh my gosh, he is so hungry. I better use the bathroom first, because a lot of the time, foods can bring down your bladder, and I don't want him having an accident, because that means we'll have to take a shower again. Flush, because let's not be disgusting like Betty is. There's a time when I actually thought that The Sims 4 removed people from standing from using the toilet, and I don't know why, because yeah, you can specifically set them to stand if you want to, regardless of what frame they have, but yeah, there was a time when I thought they legit removed this from Sims 4, I guess, because for some reason I don't see it very often. I don't see Sims standing to use the bathroom very often, so I had thought they removed it for whatever reason. I mean, they could have Crispin, flush the toilet. Clean and flush it. I guess I don't need to clean it, I got it made anyways, but anyways, I don't know why I would have thought they'd remove it, but you know, they don't have burglars still, and they came up with a silly reason for why they don't have burglars, so who's to say they wouldn't remove using the toilet while standing up for a silly reason, right? Am I right? I am right. But I should get more food sources too, now shouldn't I? Just to create more interesting foods. Meals, I mean. Let's get that. Let's see, object catalog. It's miscellaneous, isn't it? This game is actually how I learned of the word miscellaneous, by the way. Let's see, which food tree did I buy anyways? Did I buy this one? Yeah, it looks the same. Mini tractor on walls not included. Aww. Anyways, get this. Let's get the fishies. They could be inside, because fishies are usually inside. Oh, back. Now I feel like we wasted a bunch of money, but oh well. At least we'll have more creative food eventually. Oh, this black shoes. This is one of my faves. Really, is this the best fruit tree? Do you have to get the other fruit trees to get all the fruit you can? I just figured the most expensive one will give you literally them all, and the cheaper ones have less, but it didn't seem like that gave me much fruit. Luckily the song is on Spotify, so... Oh, but oh my gosh, the Dingleberry's the best one though. I love the Dingleberry. Because you guys can see it fills you up a lot. 40 points. Alright, let's get some good. Oh my gosh, I need a better fridge, don't I? I guess I'll get that next time I get promoted. Once next time I get work or whatever. I don't know what that makes, but let's see. Probably something like roast, because it always makes a roast. Let me put meat in something. Cheeseless pizza. It doesn't sound too good, but I guess we'll make that. Oh my gosh, he's getting so hungry. Is Betty finally going home? It's 1 a.m. Betty, you should be going home. 100. Oh, I love that. A tip when playing these console games, especially Sims 2 and Sims 2 Test, is that whenever you eat, I think it works. Yeah, there you go. Whenever you eat, you should always eat in front of a stereo instead of on the table or something, unless your own comfort meter is just down, because you don't even have to dance to the music. If you just happen to be next to the stereo, your fun meter will go up. This is a wonderful way of filling both your hunger meter and your fun meter at the same time, and therefore you don't have to waste time doing two of them separately. Oh, this is I Never Know. This is by Something for Rockets. This is a really good song too. It's a shorter one though, but it's still really good. This one is also locally on Spotify. Hey, I thought that said it filled 100 food and hunger meter. It looks like it didn't look like it filled my hunger meter any more than the other food I usually eat. Alright, we gotta get his mechanical. More food? Already? That's weird. Maybe it's the rest of the food that I was saying that was kind of weird because they sound like, wait, should I be watering again? I don't know if you can overwater the plants in this game or not. Anyways, let's harvest them. Maybe this is the rest of the fruit that I was saying, like, why didn't we get? No, it's just Dingleberry again, but at least we'll have that again for next time. We want to eat a big, fulfilling meal. Or allegedly a fulfilling meal. Oh yeah, I'm looking for this bookshelf. Mechanical. Except, I should spend too long with this because you might be too tired to go to work by the time. Then again, my sleep meter isn't that full. What does she have to do to get a promotion? Oh wait, she didn't have to do anything, did she? I think she was already up for a promotion. Oh, but... oh, it's Saturday. None of them will have to go work today, I bet. The compromise is playing, but oh well. But at least it looks like we've got everyone set up for promotion, I think. Oh gosh, she still has so much to learn when it comes to cleaning. Anyways, I think because we're about on the hour-and-a-half mark, I think that's enough for today. Anyways, thank y'all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I said last time I played this, I said I probably wouldn't be doing this. I might not be doing this again, but now I did it again. So you can probably expect another one of these videos of The Sims 2 Pets later on. Just and give it time, because I don't know when I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it whenever I feel like it. Anyways, bye bye guys.